Hey guys, this is Pukakawa Kebi-chan desu. Okay, so I'm starting this new thing, right? And it's called Frills Friday. I'm getting myself a bowl of cereal, and we're gonna sit down and have a little talk, okay? This is Candid Kevi. You've been caught on Candid Kevi. Okay, bowl of cereal. It's my breakfast time, guys. It's actually like noon. Today, I wanted to talk with all of you about brand getting started in Lolita. Well, getting started as a plus size person in Lolita. Personally, I think it is wise to try looking at brand items first for your first pieces. You may be wondering why I would suggest that, especially for plus size Lolitas. But if you are in the lower end of plus sizes, like a US size 10, 12, up until maybe 16, 18, you're pretty much going to have very few problems when it comes to plus size brand. The pool will get smaller and smaller every size you go up. That's a good analogy. Every time you go up a size, the options that you have become fewer, but there are still options. I suggest going with secondhand brand because it has a resale value. Cereal. I'm back. If you've determined that you're wanting to be a Lolita as a collector's hobby, that is all the more reason to go towards the brand. There are websites. There's a great Pinterest board that has a lot of plus size resources. Basically everything is compiled. Not everything, but a lot of the dresses that are plus size compatible are listed on that website. It's really helpful. I have a 120 centimeter bust, 100 centimeter waist, and 145 hip. So things are a little bit more difficult, but not impossible. My closet at this point, like, there's a substantial amount of brand. And that's my personal choice. I'm not saying you have to go with brand, but I'm suggesting that if you can find brand, try it for your first piece. Why? One, if you have a plus sized brand JSK and it fits you and you can add whatever accessories you want, it's going to almost always look good, depending on your body shape and if the shape of the dress matches your body shape, etc. But when you're first getting into it, it's really hard to know what indie brands will cater to bigger sizes, and it's really hard to know how to style those things. So if you can find, like, Baby the Stars Shine Bright, they do a really great old school plain JSK with racial lace. They never disappoint. The quality is always top, and if you get it secondhand, you can end up spending under $100. Maybe not including shipping, depending on where you are. If you decide to leave Lolita, which a lot of people do, it's sad and it sucks, but a lot of people leave after they get their first dress. If you decide to leave, you can always sell it and get your money back. That means that you will get a return on your investment and you will be able to pretty much exist as though it never happened. You won't be stuck with a poorly constructed eBay dress. You won't be stuck with an Ida dress. Well, there are some brand dresses that are pretty Ida. So the top 3 brands that I go to for plus size compatible clothing: Baby the Stars Shine Bright, Metamorphose Temps to Fill, Innocent World / Victorian Maiden. I know they're not the same. I'm not like grouping them together, but they have similar styles. They have some plus size compatible pieces that really work. Do note that a lot of these pieces have tight arms.
Kevi, why didn't you suggest Angelic Pretty?
Because Angelic Pretty has really, really tight arms. And the bodices of their dresses tend to be shorter on fully sheared items if you have a fuller breast. If you are a person that is fairly flat chested but still big and round, the dress will fit. And it will probably look great, to be honest. If you have a cup larger than C, right? C or D cup at the absolute max, you're going to have a lot of boob loaf problem. And if that's the case and you love the dress, keep it. There will be people who complain, but do you, baby boo. Okay? If you don't love the dress and that's the case, you can always sell it at a reasonable price. There are Angelic Pretty OPs that I've tried. I've tried their blouses, and they just make the arms for these stick people. The sleeves for my Angelic Pretty blouse were like this thick, and they didn't have like an overall shape. It was just like a rectangle with lace at the edge. If you have fuller breasts, the shearing problem. If you have bat wings, which are like the flabby arms, you're going to have a hard time with long sleeve OPs and blouses. I would say if you're trying to go for brand, up until maybe 125 centimeter bust is the max that most brands will go. There are brands out there that have bigger clothing, but it's going to cost more. And if you are bigger, you might as well just go with indie. Unless you want to like get brand and alter it, and if you have that budget, cool. But personally, I'm a poor Lolita. I'm poor. So I get most of my things secondhand. I'll show you all my closet at some point. Just like not today because I'm late. I'm really late. Thanks for sitting down and having cereal with me. I'm gonna get the hang of all this camera stuff later, but thank you. And I enjoyed this. How do I sign off? This has been Pukawa Kevi-chan. Have a great day.